Over the last couple of days, obviously, we've had a whole lot of rain, and with that, flooding in some parts of South Florida, in Miami-Dade for sure, but not so much in Broward.
We sent CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten to find out why.
Days of rain drenching South Florida. In Broward, we've seen several inches.
In the last 3 days, we have rainfall in the amount of maximum rainfall of the amount of 5 to 6 inches in that central to east part.
Carlos Adoricio is the assistant director of Broward's Environmental Permitting Division. Their maps show the areas of heavy rainfall. With all this rain, we've seen little flooding in the county. Adoricio explains that's because the ground is dry.
Generally, groundwater elevations at the end of the dry season are low, so when it rains, the water tends to go into the ground more easily because the ground has the capacity to absorb more water.
Using an aquarium with rocks representing the ground, Adoricio explains how that dry ground is able to absorb much of the rain.
I'm going to pour some water just to show how the water starts going at the bottom of the container.
So that'd be like rainwater coming in.
So yes, if this is a representation of rain, you can see that the rain has saturated, in this case, the ground. And then when we get to that point, then we're going to see flooding because the ground cannot take any more water.
Groundwater has risen as much as a foot in some areas in the past 3 days, but there's still room to accept more. Once we hit rainy season, with frequent downpours, chances are that flooding will return.
In summer, then the same amount of rain will get us faster to the top of that ground. And then what will happen is that the water, because the ground doesn't take any more water, we're going to start seeing water on top, and then that's what you will see with flooding.
Another helpful element to ward off flooding, retention ponds and swales. They collect and hold runoff water until the ground can absorb it. In Plantation, Ted Scouten, CBS News, Miami.